Well, by the end of the day, the Congress party had to issue a retraction, and this is because of the huge furor and controversy over an early morning post by the Congress's social media handle. Now, what was there in that post? It essentially showed Rahul Gandhi right at the front and with all the other members of the India front right behind him, but they were much smaller in size. For example, Mamata Banerjee, Akhilesh Yadav, Lalu Prasad Yadav, Tejasvi Yadav, and even Nitish Kumar. But who was missing? It was Arvind Kejriwal who was missing. Now, what happened is, while no one anything said openly, but it was very clear that there was a kind of discomfort and a feeling that Congress was trying to play the big brother once again. Amidst that, there were lots of responses coming in. The Arvind Kejriwal leaders said we want him to be projected as the Prime Minister. Then they retracted that. Then, of course, they issued a clarification. Meanwhile, Shiv Sena also said that why should Uddhav Thackeray not be seen as a PM face? And of course, the Congress has been pitching for Rahul Gandhi as the PM. But then, when the entire day this narrative went out, which the BJP took advantage of by saying that look, this is the reason why people should not vote for the India front, because this goes on to show the kind of many claimants for the top job. It's not one India but many prime ministers over there, and here you have the BJP, which is very clear that there is only one person, which is Narendra Modi. So what happens by the end of the day? Two important posts come out, and essentially it just shows the picture of all the chief ministers who are the constituents of India front. So it had Mamata Banerjee, Bhupesh Baghel, Ashok Gehlot, Nitish Kumar and MK Stalin. Why? And Arvind Kejriwal, of course. Why did they have to do that? To show that here no one is a claimant, all of them are one, and India front remains united. The return of Arvind Kejriwal into the post also becomes very significant, and as a reach out to the Aam Aadmi Party. Well, all along, the India front leaders have been tom-tomming the fact that as days pass, more and more people are going to join them. This was a controversy which they really couldn't afford, and the Congress needed to send out a message to the constituents that it's not going to try and call the shots. In fact, the Congress has already sent out a message that they do not want to be a part of a committee or even become the convener. But we'll have to wait to see what really happens on that. But I think this essentially shows the murmurs. The fact is that all is not always going to be well. There's going to be a decision going to be taken on who's going to be the convener. But I think the tricky issue of seat allocation is likely to bring out the inherent differences to the fore once again. And of course, periodically there'll always be this demand and talk about who should become the PM face. This, of course, is sweet music as far as the BJP is concerned, but the Congress's U-turn and repeated flip-flop just goes on to show that the Congress also needs to try harder to reach out and to comfort its allies, to show that okay, they are not going to be wanting to flex their muscles and play the big shot, and also they're going to be not one pitching Rahul Gandhi as a PM face, and second, they're not going to try and arm twist or uptake the entire efforts at opposition unity.